Welcome back, Collective. Today, was pulled to do another love. Yesterday we did dating. Today I'm going to do love. But slightly different. Today we're going to do pick a deck. Pick a deck. Pick a deck. Okay, Collective, I want you to get into your heart space. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And pick which deck you want. You want the deck on the left. You only get to pick one, and then somebody else gets to pick the other one. So you can't pick two. Don't be greedy. Give to the needy. So individuals on the left can pick Twin Flame Oracle, and then the collective on the right can pick the Love Vibes Oracle. Okay, so pick your deck, and then we're going to get started. We're going to get started with the shuffling with the Twin Flame. Again, we're going to get into our heart space. Take a deep breath and let it out. Get into your heart space. And let's see what the divine has for the collective today. All right, how many more shuffles? 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get the shuffling. Whoa. Message coming in hot. Hot to trot. Hot to trot. Okay, so the first card we get is observe. Okay, social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Now, this can go two ways because you're probably observing someone through social media and you're fascinated with their personality, their characteristics, their looks, and you're very curious. And you could just be kind of, just wanting to make this match. Or it could be on the other side of things, and you have someone that's kind of hiding in the shadows and watching you from a distance in social media, and just watching maybe your stories and stuff like that, and watching how you move there. You probably have a really cute crush or a crazy stalker. Or maybe this is an ex that you have kind of separated from, and they're actually watching your steps. So they're in a coffee shop. They're having their cup of coffee right now. Their matcha latte or latte and observing you right now. Or you could be doing the observations. But it says rise above. Rise above the drama, the obstacles, the pettiness, find the strength to rise. So it looks like you may have had some type of disconnect with somebody when it comes to possibly social media. Maybe you're in a relationship where social media wasn't a situation where you're not paying attention, or they're not paying attention to you because they're so busy on the phone that they're not giving you the attention that you are seeking right now, and it's kind of draining your energy. And what the cards are saying is you have to rise above this. This is a hot air balloon, rising above the emotional waters of stuff. So it's time to disconnect from this situation. Whether you're doing the searching and stuff like that, is kind of detached from the electronics and the social media and the sometimes we can get obsessed over these things. So it's time to kind of let that go, and if there's somebody that's stalking you or whatever, you probably have to do a block, or let them see whatever they want to see. But if it's causing you harm and it's pulling on your energy, you got to let it go. Let it go, because it's not serving you. You need to center yourself again and find the energy within yourself to bring some clarity, not for the other person, but for yourself, because it's time to kind of bring some calmness to your situation. It looks like maybe the situation was high vibration, the frequencies were all the way off, and made you feel uneasy, stressed, looking back over your shoulder. And if you allow to this situation to dissipate and leave, then you'll have more peace within yourself. Peace is so important to our mental health, and sometimes things are not worth it. So pull away from this situation, because it's not serving you any good. And I hope this message brought you peace. Thank you. I'm going to move over to the deck on the right. Okay, collective. In addition, when you are the one observing, you are essentially giving your energy away to the screen. You're pouring your curiosity into a vacuum that doesn't give back. If you are being observed, remember that you are the main character of your life. Don't let the audience in the shadows dictate how you show up in the light. When you watch from a distance, you are staying in the past. When you are being watched, you are being held in someone else's unresolved history. Rising above isn't about ignoring the situation. It's about shifting your frequency so the pettiness no longer has a landing pad. When you chose to rise, you stop feeding the loop. You stop asking, what are they doing? And start asking, what am I becoming? The obstacle here isn't the X or the observer. The obstacle is the attachment to the narrative they've recreated you. Today, reclaim your focus. I am not a character in someone else's observation. I am the author of my own journey. I rise above the noise of social media and return to the silence of my own truth. I am protected, I am centered, and I'm moving forward. I hope this message resonated with you. Okay, for the individuals who picked love vibes, let's take a deep breath. Let it out. Let's get into our heart space. Let's see what the divine has for us today. For the collective today, sorry. Two more. One. And two. Remember, the energy is being really careful on what's coming out. There we go. So one more, see what if anything else comes out. Beautiful card. Ulterior motives. So we see the red rose here. And the web. So this love is caught up in the web. And let's see what it says on the card. Beautiful card though. Someone's words and actions aren't lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda there's an agenda here, and love might not be it. Okay, so ulterior motives. Sometimes when we get into the dating space, sometimes people can have their own, sometimes it's not even intentional. So it's not like they set up in their minds where this is what's going to happen. But once they meet somebody that they really like, whether it's a female to a male, male or a female, those roles can definitely be reversed with when it comes to the collective. So if this message resonates for you, then this message is for you. If it doesn't, leave what doesn't. Okay. So ulterior motives, it's something that sometimes does happen intentionally and sometimes it doesn't happen intentionally. So they become familiar with somebody or friendly with somebody who kind of deep down inside, they know that they don't see themselves with them long term. So, however, because the timing is right, because you guys met and are in a getting to know you phase, that it just feels right for the moment, and for whatever reason they're staying, knowing good and well that this is not for them. And you could probably pick up on it, that your intuition is picking up on the fact that this person is not all the way there. They're delivering subtle signals of these things. You know what I'm saying? You can pick up on the type of energy that they're providing with you. Sometimes you're receiving breadcrumbs. You're receiving that low energy. One moment they're texting you a good morning, or for the rest of the day they don't text you. And in the background they have their life. They have things going on that they don't see you as a priority. So they may have ulterior motives, and your job is to kind of take a seat back and make this realization that this person is not for you. Sometimes you have to make that hard decision and pluck that rose out of the garden and say, hey, this is not working for me. And sometimes we have to make that tough decision. Sometimes we place expectations on others that we would want to see things going our way, but we can't control what another individual does or what their expectations or their motives are. So it's important to reflect on this situation right now. Okay. It seems like, they're telling you things like, oh yeah, I want to hang out with you. Let's make arrangements, and you're waiting on it, and you're waiting for that text message, or you're waiting for that phone call, and you don't get it. You don't get it. Something came up. Something with work came up, something with the family came up, and they continued to dismiss you and dismiss your feelings and your emotions, because right now they're not prioritizing you. So having an awareness of this situation is vital for you right now. Is kind of looking inward and making a decision whether this is right for you, whether you're going to continue to allow this person to use up your most valuable time. And this you've come to, so I'm struggling with words right now, because I want to say that I'm going to say it, like, this person is not for you, and it's time to walk away. So you have to put your big pants on and make the decision to figure out how to walk away and protect your emotions as you do. That's the biggest part of the situation, is protecting your peace, protecting your space, because you are the most important person in this scenario. So I hope this message resonated with you. I'm also going to kind of brainstorm here, because I want to deliver another message to you, but I just need to kind of organize my thoughts right now. All right, collective. So if you came here today asking the divine for clarity on your current situation, you have received the hard truth. I know it isn't always pretty, but this realization is the reflection you needed. It may be difficult to hear, but it was necessary for your soul's growth. Your job now is to make peace with this reality and pour that love back into yourself in whatever form that looks like for you. It's time to disconnect from an individual who is no longer serving your highest good. If you choose to stay, you must set firm boundaries, but know that change is possibly unlikely when there's an ulterior motive at play. You have to come into alignment with the truth of the situation. Take the time you need to process this and don't react. Don't send that text message and don't rush. Give yourself the space to breathe so that you can move forward with total clarity and awareness. And I hope this message brought you the peace that you were looking for today. Protect your energy, because you are the most important person in your own story. Meant to be. Thank you for watching Lightbridge Tarot. See you on the other side. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, put your favorite emoji in the comments, and help our community grow.
The 17th of July, 2026, 10:10 a.m. That.
Okay, collective. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And thank you for watching Lightbridge Tarot. I truly hope this message brought you the peace and clarity that you needed to align with your highest self today. And as you move through your day, remember to stay centered and keep in mind that you're exactly where you are meant to be. Thank you for being a part of this journey. If this message resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe to help our community grow. And don't forget to drop your favorite emoji in the comments. I'll see you on the other side.